Hello, my yogis, and we are back with a little flow class today. It is going to be the heart openers, so basically focusing on a little bit of back bends and shoulders and the chest. That being said, if anyone has any low back injuries or something that you're dealing with, as always, modify your postures. If something doesn't feel good to you, rather than like a strong pose, maybe it starts to feel a little hurtful, then definitely back out or even skip altogether until you get your strength built up. So a little different today. We're going to start in a seated posture. Get comfortable. It can be a half lotus, it could be a bound angle, or you could kneel if you wish. Make sure if you're down on the sit bones that you pull the flesh away so you're nice and grounded. And then as you're rooting into the sit bones, start to rise up through the crown, right? Extend, stack one vertebrae on top of another. Relaxing the shoulders onto the back, palms down or up, it's whatever's comfortable for you. If up, we touch index finger to our thumbs. And then close your eyes and relax that face. Settle in as you inhale and exhale through the nose only. Try not to clench your teeth or lock your jaws. As always, letting go of anything going on outside your little room, your little sanctuary. And give yourselves permission to be here for the entirety of this class, completely dedicated to you. And it is the diaphragmatic breathing. So on your inhales, I want you to inflate your belly first, filling the ribs, then filling the lungs, bottom to top. Exhale, squeeze it out. Lungs first, ribs next. And at the end, squeeze. Pull your navel into your spine, up under the ribs, so you are completely empty of air. Inhale, inflate. Feel that belly expand. Fill the ribs, fill the lungs, bottom to top. Exhale, squeeze out of the lungs, out of the ribs. And by the end, navel into spine. And just find your rhythm and flow right now. Sitting up tall, rising through your crown, rooting into those sit bones. Relax the eyes, the cheeks, the tongue. And if you can, slow it down. Go a little longer, a little deeper on those inhales. And matching it on your exhales. Try and keep it as fluid and even as you can. Moving into your Ujjayi breath, if you haven't done so, the breath of sound. The inhale, feel as though the breath flows through the roof of the mouth to the back of your throats and down, bypassing your sinuses. And the exhale, like you're going to fog a mirror. Make that ha sound in the throat, keeping your mouth closed. You want to keep that heat inside of your body and stay with it. Focusing on your heart chakra today, it is represented by the color green. Located right at the sternum, right at the heart center. You can even put a hand on the heart right now. Maybe you'll notice kind of a warming sensation. So this represents love, compassion, and forgiveness. Not only for everyone else in our lives, which we tend to do very easily, but especially for ourselves. It's learning to let go of past mistakes, be grateful for what you learned, and then let them go and move forward. So as you're tuning into your breath, you're feeling this warming in the heart center, dealing with that heart chakra. Now set your intention and be selfish today. Make it about you. What is it that you need or want? What are you ready to let go of in order to create space for something wonderful to happen to you? And then once you have your vision, your intention, sealing it in with your breath. Full 5-count Ujjayi inhale from the low belly. Fill it up from back and sides. Keep drawing breath in till you are completely full of air. Exhale, squeeze like you're wringing water from a wash rag. All the way down, all the way around, and navel into spine. Let's do some seated cat-cows. So putting the hands on the front of the knees. On your inhale, I want you to pull your chest forward and look up. And on your exhale, sink back as far as you can. Chin into chest and navel into spine. Inhale, pull forward, look up. And exhale, sink it back. Almost feel like you're pushing that spine into the back wall. Stay with it, just a few more. One more. Now as you come to center, take that right hand behind your back, place it right by that tailbone, take the left hand outside your leg or knee. Sit up tall, rise through that crown. Now slowly look over your shoulder behind you and breathe right into that belly. All right, slowly come to center. Take your time. Left hand behind, right hand outside the leg or knee. Sit up really tall. And then slowly look over your shoulder behind you and breathe right into that belly. Excellent. All right, coming back to center, go ahead, extend those legs out, shake them out if necessary. Our core is going to be boat pose, followed by a reverse table. So if you will, again, make sure you're grounded. Knees can be bent, feet flexed, or legs can be straight. I'm going to start with bent knees. Hands can be down, behind your knees, or out to the side, palms up. Roll that shoulder down on your back. And the end of every exhale, pull that navel into your spine. Gaze, third eye, look up just a little bit. One more big breath, big inhale. Exhale, hands and feet go down, same direction. And as you root into your palms and your heels, press your hips up. Look straight up for your nose to keep that head in line with your spine and breathe again into that belly. Big inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Find your boat, take your time, watch your form, rolling the shoulders on the back, end of every exhale, pulling navel in tight, gaze is third eye. Big inhale, exhale, reverse table, planting hands and feet and pressing hips up. Keeping head in line with your spine and breathing right into your belly. Bring it down last time. Maybe go a little bit deeper, straightening those legs. Big inhale, exhale, reverse. Root down to press up. Keep that head in line with your spine, look right up from the nose. Continue to breathe into your bellies. Big inhale, exhale down. Now make your way right into table, hands and knees. Fingers spread wide. I do like index finger at 12 o'clock. Make sure wrists are under shoulders, knees under hips. I'm going a little wider today because we're going to do a balancing table. On the inhale, drop your belly, look up for cow. Exhale, roll it over into the angry cat. Chin into chest, navel into spine. Inhale, drop and look up. Exhale, roll it over. One more set. Come to center to table, nice flat back. Take an inhale. Exhale, hips to the right, looking back at your left foot and push into that hip. Your inhale will be center, which is table, and exhale, hips to the left, looking back at your right foot. Just get a couple lateral stretches in here. Go nice and slow, just flow with your breath. And if it feels good, almost feel as though you're pushing that hip against a wall. All right, as you come to center, again, look at the knees, maybe a little wider apart. Left heel's gonna go back, and then the right hand's gonna reach forward, thumb up, pinky down. On the hips, make sure it's right hip up, left hip down, navel in, and kick hard into that heel. You can focus below your nose. Stay here or go east and west. Arm to the right, leg to the left, focus. Bring it to center, revolved half bow. So you're going to bend the left knee and reach back with that right hand. Grab that ankle and then start to kick your foot away. That resistance is what's going to help you balance. Gaze down or up. Keep kicking. Working that shoulder on the back, opening up the chest and the belly. Now as we come out, keep that leg lifted, curl your right toes under, and go ahead and press it back to a dog split. Gaze on knees or thighs. Rooting into the hands between that index finger and thumb and squeezing eyes the elbows towards one another. Inhale, exhale, knee to opposite elbow in plank. Squeeze to your empty of air. Inhale goes back, dog split, and exhale, bring it in and squeeze. One more. Squeeze it out. Take it up so high you actually stack hips, bend knee. You can stay here or drop into wild thing. As that foot comes down, press your hips high and reach. Again, just let that heart fall open. Maybe you can put your hand on your heart center. As you come out, find plank. Modification, of course, is table. We're going to go to our bellies. Turn eyes, the elbows forward, shift forward, big inhale again. Exhale, lowers. 5, 4, 3, 2, and finally 1. Flat on your belly will be locust. So we're going to reach forward. Lifting hands, lifting feet, rooting into those hip bones to release the back. Look below your nose. Keep breathing, go east and west. Bow pose, so bend the knees. You can either touch your toes or flex your feet. Reach back with those hands again, finding your ankles and kicking your foot into your hand. Gaze down or up. Release east and west. Reach, reach, reach forward, and then collapse. Bring your right ear down. Breathe into your belly so hard, you actually feel your back body rise and fall. All right, let's find table. Hands and knees. Check it out. Make sure shoulders are over the wrists again, fingers spread wide. Knees under the hips, but I'm going to take them just a little bit wider, just for a little bit of balance for me anyways. I'm going to kick my right heel back, toe down, and it's kind of like left hip up, right hip down, navel in. Left hand forward, thumb up, pinky down. Look below your nose. Use the breath as your power. And use your core to keep that leg lifted, east and west. Bring it back, revolved half bow, bend the knee and reach back for that ankle and kick. Keep kicking. Work the shoulder on the back, opening the chest, the belly, even your hip flexor. As you release, hand down, curl the toes and press it back. Dog split, gaze on knee or thigh. Try and start to draw that left heel down. It may not be there yet, but eventually. Here's your inhale, exhale, knee to opposite elbow, plank, squeeze. Inhale, takes it back. And exhale, squeeze till you're empty of air. Let's do one more. Squeeze it out. Take your leg up so high, stacking the hips, bending that knee. Draw circles with the foot if you want, or circles with the knee. Wild thing, foot down, press your hips high and reach. Maybe take that hand to heart center. As you come out, find your plank or table. Turn eyes, the elbows forward, shift forward, exhale, lowers, chaturanga. Flat on your belly will be locust, so reach forward. As you lift your feet, you're rooting into those hip bones to release that back, east and west. Bow, bend the knees, grab your ankles, all 5 fingers, kick, kick, kick. Opening up again the front body. All right, release, east and west. All the way back to Superman, full locust, and collapse, left ear down. Once again, breathing so hard, you feel that body rise and fall. Bring your attention to your heart. Those are yang postures. Yang postures open up. The yang side of your body is the front side of your body. And whenever you open it up like that, your heart rate goes up a little bit. So just be mindful of that. One more big breath. Okay, let's slide these hands back. Curl your toes, right? Keep elbows above wrists and then engage. Tuck tail, navel in. Inhale, push to a plank. And exhale back to dog. Walk it out. Shake it, swing it, move it. Inhale through your nose, sigh it out. And again. Tiptoe, feet up to meet the hands. Coming into Ardha Tadasana, halfway up. I want you to draw your crown forward and push your tailbone behind, creating length and space here. Your inhale, inflate. Your exhale will fold. Uttanasana. Squeeze the air from the belly. Hold it here. You can wrap your legs or grab your elbows or grab your toes. Just give it a nice low back stretch. Maybe sway gently side to side. Crown drawing down. Do not lock your knees unless you're uber flexible. Inhale, Ardha Tadasana, halfway up. Your exhale will be Uttanasana, forward fold. Squeeze it out. One more of these, Ardha. And Uttanasana. Now I'm going to have you push into your heels and sweep all the way up, where we are going to close our salute. So with your heels down, tuck your tail, just kind of lift the heart to have a little bitty back bend. And then bring hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. All right, 5 sun salutations. Starting at the top of your mats. Feet parallel, hands width apart, lift your toes. Turn your thighs in, pull your navel in, and roll your shoulders on your back. Hands open and receiving. On your inhale, you'll rise. And on your exhale, you'll fold. Uttanasana all the way down. Inhale will be Ardha, halfway up. Holding your breath, jumper step to plank, and then flow through the vinyasa on breath. So the exhale will lower, chaturanga. Your inhale would be the cobra or up dog. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk it out. Shake it, swing it, move it. Okay, ready? After your next exhale, empty your breath, jumper step forward. Coming into Ardha Tadasana, halfway up. Your exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise, extend Tadasana. Again, on breath, exhale. Lead with your heart and fold your bodies in half. Inhale, Ardha, halfway. Full of air, jumper step plank, and vinyasa. Modify if you need to. Empty of air, jumper step forward. Coming into Ardha Tadasana, halfway up. Your exhale will fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise, Utthita Tadasana, extended Tadasana. On breath, exhale. Big inhale, Ardha. Hold the breath as you jumper step back and flow. Empty your breath, jumper step forward. Ardha Tadasana, big inhale. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rises, Utthita Tadasana. 2 more. Then we're going to close the salute out, coming to heart center. So as you finish, you're going to come right into Anjali Mudra prayer. Thumbs are going to reach right towards that sternum as you press your palms together. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. From the hips down, Tadasana. Lift the toes, turn the thighs in, pull the navel in. Lowering chin into chest. In that third eye, think of one thing you're grateful for. And seal it in with your breath. All right, let's get it started. Back into Tadasana, top of the mat. On your inhale, rise. Exhale, folds. Inhale, Ardha. Jumper step plank. Vinyasa. Skip it if you need to, and just go to dog. Holding dog. Right foot up. Step forward, runner's lunge. Stay on the ball of the foot if you can, otherwise put the knee down. Inhale, rises to crescent. Biceps in front of your ears, by your ears or behind gaze, third eye, focus. Bend the back knee, square the hips to the front, and then kick your heel back, Venus Mudra. Reach behind, interlace fingers and press palms. Draw your knuckles down and lift, squeezing shoulders tight. Advance, maybe slide the knuckles down the thigh and lift your hearts higher. Breathe right into that heart chakra. Maybe envision a bright green light emanating from your chest. Take a full inhale, exhale, bow and humble yourselves. Belly, ribs, chest, crown. As the head comes down, the knuckles will rise. You can be on top of your thigh or inside. Either way, squeeze your right thigh into your midline and keep pushing your left heel back, pulling left hip forward. All right, ready? Sweep back up to crescent. So push in your feet and rise. Maybe go a little deeper. Prayer, and we're going to twist to the right. So get left elbow inside right knee and slowly push right hand into left. Now, if you can, open up those wings and wrap the back. Turn the palm, bend the elbow, trying to rotate your hearts to heaven. Continue to breathe into that belly. Legs are strong. As you unwind, rise up. So the inhale brings you up. The exhale right back down. Step back. Flow through your vinyasa or take it back to dog if you need a rest. Maybe when you get to dog, walk it, shake it, move it. Whatever feels good to you. Left foot forward. Staying on the ball of the back foot if you can. Otherwise, knees down. Inhale, rise. Bicep in front of the ear, by the ear behind, gaze third eye. Bend the knees, square the hips, and kick your heel back. Venus Mudra, open your hearts. Draw your knuckles down and lift, squeeze, shoulders tight, tight, tight. Maybe draw the knuckles down the thigh and lift your hearts higher. Keep pushing right heel back, pulling right hip forward. Inhale, exhale, bow and humble yourselves with gratitude. Belly, ribs, chest, crown. On the thigh or inside the thigh. Squeeze that left thigh gently in. Continue to push your heel back, pull the right hip forward. And if you can go deeper, go deeper. Ready, sweep back up. Go deeper or put your knee down. Whoops, let me find my feeding. Prayer and twist. Right elbow outside, left knee, left hand into right. Push. Stay in prayer. Open the wings. Wrap the back. Feel like you're rotating your hearts to the sky. The sun is really strong. So sunglasses or closed eyes may be what it is today. Keep breathing. Now as we unwind, we rise up. Use your leg strength. Inhale up. Exhale down. Step it back. And flow through your vinyasa. Once you get to dog, take a moment, shake it, swing it, move it, whatever you got to do. Woo. Inhale through your nose, sigh out. Right foot, Virabhadrasana 1. So left foot's flat on the mat, 45-degree angle. The inhale, you'll rise. Soften. Push your left heel back, pull left hip forward, relax shoulders facing gaze. Vira 2, warrior 2. Heel the front foot in line with the arch of the back. Arms front and back, gaze over your front 2 middle fingers. Mula Bandha. Tuck tail, navel in. Stay here or drop it down, right palm up, reverse warrior. Right hand sky, left hand thigh or back. This is a warrior where you're lifting your hearts to heaven in honor of yourself, so reach for the sky. Stay here or drop the hip and slowly drag your fingers behind you as you breathe. Bring it to center. Side angle, elbow on knee, arm inside calf or block. Try and push arm into leg, and we are going to wrap. Turn the palm and bend the elbow. Start with a half. Try to get fingers close to this thigh or hip crease. Again, rotating your hearts to the sky. And full, I'm going to feed my right hand under, grab my fingers, and slowly roll the shoulder onto the back. Again, breathe. All right, I'm going to hold on if you can and start to straighten that front leg. Doesn't have to be perfect. If it's too intense, just release that right hand down. But if you can hold it, it's a really nice stretch. Keep the shoulder stacked. Keep grounding into your feet. Now, I am moving into a bound triangle. So I'm going to put my right hand down, and I'm going to tuck my left hand right into my thigh. For me, this is a little bit of a stretch for the legs. So I'm actually going to bump my back foot up a little bit. And you can also grab a block. Should have had it handy right there. All right, perfect. As I straighten my legs, I'm using this bind to keep my shoulders stacked, okay? And I'm pulling my crown forward or drawing my crown forward, I should say, as I'm pushing my hip back, so I'm getting length. Stay here or extended bound. Bicep under the ear. As you reach forward, pull your hips back, continue to root down and breathe. All right, bring it back into a true, actually no, I'm going to keep the bind. I want to do a half moon. So bend your front knee. Block or not, 2 fists in front of your foot. Shift. And now slowly lift this back leg. Foot flex hard will definitely help. So kick into the heel. Toe points towards the left wall to stack the hips. I'm using the bind to stack my shoulders. Now reach up. Focus. If you want another bind, bend the left knee. Bring your heel to your rear end and reach back and grab that ankle. Kick, kick, kick. Same thing. You need that resistance just like you had in revolved half bow. Release and come to warrior 2. Once you land, I fell out of it. Once you land, check your foot. Right? Get your pose, get your lines, and then engage it. Palm up. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheels. Step it back. Flow through the vinyasa or take it to dog. Walk your dog. I'm not proud. I'm going to go right to dog and stretch it out. Inhale through your nose, sigh it out. Again. Left foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Back foot is planted. Inhale, rise and sink. As you're pushing your heel back, pull hip in. Relax shoulders facing gaze. Transition to Vira 2. Check your feet. Heel the front foot in line with the arch of the back. Arms front and back, gaze forward. And then Mula Bandha. Ready? Left palm up, reverse warrior. Left hand sky, right hand's either thigh or across the back. Stay here or drop the hip and slowly drag your fingers behind you. Breathe into the ribs. You are lifting your hearts to heaven in honor of yourselves. So reach for the sky. Inhale 2. Exhale, side angle. And a bind. Half to start. I'll see if I can do full on this side. Nope, nope, nope. This is my injured back, so we're not even going to try it. Now stay here, or if you have the bind, start to straighten that front leg. Keep your shoulders stacked. Keep your hips stacked. And then when you're ready, bound triangle. So now I straighten. I may move up just a little bit on that back foot. Find your comfort. If you want more extended, palm up, bicep under the ear. And as you're reaching forward, you're pulling your hip back. Continue to ground into the earth. Get yourselves rooted. All right, as you bring that extension back, we're going to bend the knee. Take your block, 2 fists in front of your foot, and slowly lift. Shoulders stacked, hips stacked. Foot flex hard, kick into the heel. Maybe unlock or lock the knees, pull the navel in. True half moon. Stay here or bind, bend the knee, reach back, grab that ankle, and kick, kick, kick. When you're ready, release and find warrior 2. Sorry, I have a real tweaked my back the other day, so I'm going to be a little more gentle. Mula Bandha strong, palm up. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel. Step back. Flow through your vinyasa. Or take it to dog. Once you get to dog, shake it, swing it, move it. What's that body craving? All right. From here, walk, step, jump forward. Coming into Ardha Tadasana, halfway up. Your exhale will fold, Uttanasana. Your inhale will rise, Utthita Tadasana. Heels down, tuck your tail, lift your hearts. And return to Anjali Mudra prayer. Close your eyes. Bring that intention back to that third eye. And lower chin into chest in honor of yourselves. Sealing it with your breath. All right, we got time. We're going to do one more really quick little sequence. And then I'm going to do a quick cool down and get you on your backs. When you're ready, top of your mat, Utkatasana, chair. Big toes touch. Drop the hips, squeeze the thighs. Push your tailbone down, pull your navel in, arms up. Relax the shoulders, face gaze. Can you drop a little more and lift chest and toes? Prayer, twist the right. So get that left elbow outside the right knee and slowly push right hand into left. Now look down at your left knee, it's shot forward, probably. Pull that knee back, squeeze tight, and drop a little more. Look down, step your left foot back into your lunge, so take your time. Re-engage those hands. And then when you're ready, spin out to warrior 2. Heel the front foot in line with the arch of the back, Mula Bandha strong. Palm up, reverse, lifting your hearts to heaven in honor of yourselves. Bring it to center. Reach behind Venus Mudra. Draw your knuckles down to lift your hearts. Big inhale, exhale, bow and humble yourselves again with gratitude. This time coming right inside that thigh. Squeeze the thigh gently in. All right, stay low. Roll to the ball of your foot. Shift, find your focus. Lift, flying warrior. Foot flex hard. Right hip up, left hip down, navel in. Focus below that nose. Release arms east and west. Rise into eagle. Take that left leg around. Toe can be down. Left arm under right. Squeeze elbows, pulling forward and up. Gaze is soft, breath is loud. Every exhale, can you go deeper? All right, bring it up, shake it out. All right, last sequence, big toes touch. Utkatasana, push the tailbone down, pull the navel in, arms up. Relax shoulders facing gaze. Keep squeezing. Draw a little lower. Drawing that tailbone down. Maybe lift chest and toes. Prayer. Twist. Right elbow inside left knee and push left hand into right. Look down. If that knee shot forward, pull it back. Keep squeezing and drop hips more. Breathe. Look down, right foot back, go. May take a couple steps. And then once you have it, push your palms together and continue to press right heel back, pull right hip forward. Look down, spin out to warrior two, Vira two. Check your feet. Move up under strong arm strong, palm up, reverse warrior. Back to center. Reach behind Venus Mudra, open. Big inhale again. Exhale, bow, and humble yourselves. What are you grateful for today? Bring it to that third eye. As you draw your crown closer to the earth, squeeze the left thigh in. Stay low, coming onto the ball of your back foot, right? Shift forward. Slowly lift. Flying warrior with a bind. Left hip up, right hip down, navel in. Kick into the heel, toe to the mat. East and west with the arms. Rise to eagle. Right over left. Oops. And right under left arm. Draw it forward and up. Every exhale, go a little deeper. As I fall into my wall, sorry. Focus and breathe. All right, ready, release. Step back. Right foot goes back, left foot's in. Put your knee down. Relax that foot. Hands on top of your knee. Gaze is soft, look down the tip of the nose and start to breathe. Left hand down, and you can even use a block. Right arm up and over. Drop in your hips, breathe into your ribs. Switch it out. Right hand down, left arm up and over. Breathe. Excellent. Bring it down. Curl your back toes if you wish. Pull back on the hips to a half split. As you're pushing your heel forward, pull your hip into its socket, head over knee, and breathe into your low back. Shift and turn. So you're going to go sideways on your mats. I'm just going to turn so I'm facing you. Wide V, toes in, heels out. Coming halfway up, either grab elbows or reach behind or wrap the big toes. I might do that one. And when you wrap toes, feel like you're pulling your crown towards the front of the room. Push tailbone back so it kind of has a flat back. And then bend the elbows outward so like you're going to draw your chin down. Alright, switch. Turn to face behind you. Right foot forward. Put the left knee down. Relax that foot. Hands right on top of that knee. Relax shoulders. Soften gaze. Look down the tip of the nose. And breathe right into that low belly. Alright, right hand down, left arm up and over. Kind of drop the hip, breathe into the ribs. I did not do camel today merely because I have a pretty strenuous back injury from our third move. This is our new location. I hope you like it. Left hand down, right arm up and over. So I will be modifying probably for the next few weeks. At least it's It's a step. And everything I do is very therapeutic for it. All right, let's bring it back. Curl the toes. Pull back on those hips for a half split. Head over knee, so all your body weight's there. Kind of feel like you're pushing your heel forward, pulling hip back, and breathe right into the low back. Shift and turn again, sideways on your mats, wide V. Let's take our right hand out in front of us, shift forward, take your left arm to the sky, big inhale. Exhale, thread underneath and grab the outside leg or ankle and pull. Pull your left hip to the back and up to the sky as you breathe right into your low backs. Switch it out. Left hand forward, shift forward. Right arm up, big inhale, exhale. Bring it under, pull under if you can, and then pull your right hip back and up to the sky. Breathe right into your low back. All right, turn to face the front of your room, seated, front of your mat. Feet flat, knees bent. Let's keep them fists width apart. If you need a block for your inversion, have it handy. If you want a blanket to cover yourselves for Shavasana, have it handy. All right, putting the glasses back on. As slow as you can, one vertebrae at a time, bring it down. Arms resting, let's go ahead and move into our bridge. Heels in tight, heels down, hips lift. Stay here or walk those heels in tighter to press hips up higher. Maybe walk your shoulders under to clasp your hands in prayer. Chin into chest to breathe and watch your bellies rise and fall. But the legs are strong, so pushing into your heels and pressing up through the hips will actually kind of take it out of the back and put it into your legs. Big inhale, rolling the tippy toes. Release your hands, exhale, inch by inch, slow. Vertebrae by vertebrae, and when that tailbone does touch, just kind of melt. Maybe do some windshield wipers. If you want to put in another back bend, you can go ahead and do it. But we are going to move on, so draw the knees in. Quick inversion, so you can be on your back, legs up, hands support your thighs. You can boost up into the shoulder stand where your hands are wide across your back ribs. Chin into chest, right? So you're on your shoulders, but all your weight's on your neck, so don't look right or left. Just play with that. Another nice option is using the block for your support right under the pelvis, hip to hip, flat side down, legs up. The only thing I want to caution you about, try and keep ankles above your hips so all that weight's on your pelvis and you're not bringing your feet forward, okay? Find your pose. It's just going to be about a minute just to give a nice rush of blood to your heart, your sinuses, your brain. Wake you up for your week. If you are in shoulder stand, work into a plow if you wish by taking those toes over your head, keeping that low back nice and supple. You can even soften the knees if that helps a little bit. Just again, do not look around. Keep that spine in line. Slowly start to make your way out. And then once you're on your back, let's bring both knees in, well-deserved hug, and rock gently. Do a little twist, so knees together across right over left leg. Legs are going to go to the left, so come onto the hip. Now take your arms east and west, so with this right arm, bring it back. Look over that right shoulder, relax, and breathe, belly and back. Let me just time it super quick. Once you're on your back, uncross the knees and bring them both into your belly for a hug to neutralize. Maybe rock gently side to side, massage it out. So arms east and west if you want to start. Knees are drawn in. You can keep your knees together, cross left over right. And then just slowly let those legs fall to the right. Maybe take your left hand to the right hand and then open it back up again. If you can, keeping that shoulder down, turning your head to the left, closing your eyes, relax and breathe. Try and release control of your legs. A lot of times we're holding them, we don't even realize. As best you can, surrender and let your body weight and gravity do the work. Slowly unwind. Draw the knees in, again for a hug, rocking gently. Before your final posture of Shavasana, if you will, inhale through your nose, sigh out. With that intention, stay on your backs as you let your legs come out in front of you. Feet as wide as your mat or wider. Arms can rest by your side, palms up or down. And just allow your bodies to rest. Slowly releasing control of each and every muscle as you surrender yourselves to the earth. Closing your eyes, relax the face. Your cheeks, your tongue, your jaw, and let everything go. arms overhead and extend through your feet and stretch your bodies out. Take a deep inhale, fill your body with your sweet, sweet breath, and on your exhale, draw the knees into your chest for one final compassionate hug. When you feel satisfied, you'll roll over to your right side and just remain there for a moment in the fetal position with your eyes closed. Use the strength of your arms and slowly rise back to seated, drawing the hands to the heart center in Anjali Mudra, and lowering your chin into your chest and bow your heads, taking a moment to honor yourselves. From the place deep in my soul, filled with love and gratitude, I bow to and honor this same light that shines deep inside of each of you. Thank you all so much for joining me today and wishing you a beautiful new year. Namaste.